Afternoon baseball here on John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 4.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Look out, and that'll give them a close shave. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Now that's popped up. Alberto moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Brad Keller is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hanser Alberto is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. In is Jorge Soler with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Soler is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-1 the count. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 16, Kelvin.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Kelvin Gutierrez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Left side. Alberto gloves it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Austin Hayes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. The pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in now for Kansas City, Cam Gallagher, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Cam Gallagher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Here comes the first pitch. Nick Heath comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Next will be the designated hitter, Nicky Lopez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. And another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the. Stepping up to the plate, Rio Ruiz as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Gutierrez in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Hanser Alberto, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. High chopper to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Alberto is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. One and two. Counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Anderson Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bullet back up the middle. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Charging in is Santander. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Nunez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Popped him up. Gutierrez is there for it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it at the track, but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Nick Heath. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Franco takes his lead at third with 1 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The bat, number 1.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nicky Lopez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Count still at 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready for another chance? Austin Hayes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strike. offense thus far.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Win.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th. Pitch popped up. Ruiz has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Up next to the Royals.
Digging in once again, Anderson Miller. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Second baseman
with Merrifield next to bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. KC down in. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ramon Urias. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. No balls and 1 strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Alberto brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 3 up, 3 down. Dylan Cease is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 84.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So digging in now, Michael Franco, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Cease, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So striding forward now, Cam Gallagher. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready for another shot now. Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Heath. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Salvador Perez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year major league vet. Count now a ball and a strike. Perez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nicky Lopez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hunter Dozier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Wins over to his left. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as this. Hunter Dozier is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Now playing center field.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Brett Phillips is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. So they're going back, still going back into the bleachers and gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Trevor Rosenthal is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 40. Trevor.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Stepping in now, Austin Wins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Gallagher over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Michael Givens comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here. Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
And that misses inside 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Miller blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And he'll try to hold back the swing. But he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch, and this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Now at the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 36.
Now in the box, Cam Gallagher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And it's a 4-1 game. And he is out on the tag. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ramon Urias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Greg Holland is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box, Jose Iglesias. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Kansas City Royals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brad Keller